Hey everyone, I'm Nikki and welcome to our first video in our Ampled People series. Today I'm here with Alyana.
Hi.
Hey, so where are you in the world today?
Right now in Massachusetts. I'm living near Boston, so by the water.
Awesome. I am in sunny London, which is it's very surprisingly sunny today, but I'm really lapping up as much of the sun as I can get. So yeah, do you want to give us a little intro to you and just how you got to be involved with Ampled?
Yeah, so I'm a recent college graduate. I graduated in May 2020 from Fordham University, and I sort of got my start in the music industry as a writer. So I was interning at this music promotions company called Ad Hoc. It's based in Brooklyn, and they also have an editorial side. So I was working as their editorial intern on the zine and the blog. And I happened to hear about Ampled from that. One of my colleagues did a piece on them for the blog, and I just wanted to keep up to date on what Ampled was doing. You know, I like the idea of a co-op and having it be artist and worker owned. So, like a couple months later, when I graduated, I was sort of missing that sense of community from live music. Um, and I wanted to find a way that I could still be involved. Writing, I was still doing, but um, I really needed that sense of like contributing back to the community in a different way. So Austin, who's the co-founder of Ampled, actually reached out to me on Twitter. He saw that I was like looking for opportunities as a recent graduate, so he hopped on the phone with me and we talked a little bit. Not a little bit. It was like an hour-long conversation. He was so helpful, talking about Ampled and sort of like what I could be doing, where I could fit in, and how I could be a contributor. So I started contributing not long after that, and yeah, that's how I got started at Ampled.
Amazing. And what sort of exciting things have you been working on since then?
Well, I've actually been working with you on the Discord, but I got my start with an interview that I did with Barry Stevenson for the blog, who's an artist owner on Ampled. And from there, I started working on artist outreach, sort of reaching out to artists and talking to them about Ampled and sort of how what they could do on the platform and how they could benefit from being on like a worker-owned co-op. And yeah, and then we worked on the Discord together, which was really cool, building that online community for people in the absence of live music, which is sort of like what I was looking for in the first place.
Yeah, that was a really cool project. I'm glad we managed to sort of pull that into being an actual thing. And yeah, seeing everyone get on that and start using it has been really, really, really cool because obviously it was just me and Austin on it to start, and now everyone's on there using different channels for different things, sharing music, and it's really nice to just see a really thriving Ampled community. Even though we're obviously all either locked at home or partially restricted, depending on wherever we are in the world. So that's been a really, really positive part of lockdown, definitely for me as well. Um, okay, and I think that brings me to my last and most random question. But look around your room, pick your favorite thing, and tell me why. It can be anything, music related or not.
Okay, so I think my favorite thing in my room is actually this art print. Um, Here, let me show it to you. So it's this art print right here. It's by an artist in New York called Carmen Pizarro. And I just love it so much because, like, one, I really miss live music. I miss going to shows. I miss the sense of community. And two, like, this past year over the pandemic, I was really reflecting on my time at shows and how I would often find myself, especially at punk shows, like in a sea of like white people, you know. I didn't really see a lot of people that looked at me at shows, or if I did, they were like very few and far between. And this print sort of like encapsulates like that journey that I made in rediscovering the Black and brown roots of punk and sort of realizing that we were always there, and sort of like hearing more about the pioneers in punk music and how they were Black women or brown people. So yeah, I love this piece for a lot of reasons, just all of it.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a really beautiful piece of artwork. It's
Yeah.
really great. I'll have to check them out. But yeah, thank you so much for giving us an intro to you, even though it's quite a short one, but we'll be having more people and doing little intros with them as well. So thank you so much for your time, Alyana.
Yeah, thank you for having me.